Like, I don't even know if you can see like just all the like dirt and shit just on my arms. I'm about ready to molt right now. 15.464% completed. 2,003 kilometers to go. Nice. Do you get sleepy after eating?
It depends.
I was very tired from a lack of eating, and I'll probably get energy from this to some extent. This is good though. It instantly made me cold though. You find the bike shop? No, we went right into town to find food. Food was my priority. And then got stuck at a festival that I wasn't allowed into. And now found a Popeyes, which is the only place open with food. Have you ever had a flat? Do you keep a spare tube with you? I've had flats, yeah. You know, I've never had a flat on the tandem though. I'm charging 2 batteries right now. In order to charge stuff, they had to put my charging stuff behind the counter, like where the tills are. And I didn't feel like handing over my charge brick with like all a million cables, so I did it all as neatly as I could do it. And I'm just charging 2 things right now. 8 p.m. is starting now, dinner time. I think what I'm gonna do is when I finish here, I'm gonna ride to the north side of town, find something to eat, hopefully something actually Spanish, charge another amount of time, and then we'll go camp. Because sleeping in the city will be difficult, so let me look at a map. We gotta do some weird shit to get out of town. We gotta go to the west side of town. That's dramatic. That's how I felt before I ate though, so that's fair. Brakes on 10, normal hydraulic with 2 pistons? I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, let's see. So I'm just looking at a map. One moment. There's like an industrial area just northwest of town that has a few restaurants. They're probably like reasonably priced. Also, I see lots of like undeveloped land. I don't know if it's like steep land or something. Let me look at Street View. No, Street View. Why don't you let? Why? Okay, there we go. Maybe it's on a hillside. I feel like that industrial area is probably a good place to start for everything. Okay. Do you own a home? No. Do you have a cozy place to go back home when you aren't on the road? I have a townhouse that I rent, and it makes me feel real dumb when I'm on a trip paying for it and not living there. All right. Still have the Mazda? Yeah, I got my little Mazda hatchback. Go back to Studio Victoria, you could rent it out where you're going? And I could, like, one of the issues is just like, I feel like if you're gonna like leave and rent it out, then you have to take all the like personal effects out of your place every time you leave, and then like maybe then you have a storage unit, or I don't know how you, I don't know the clean way to do that. Yeah, stay in Victoria, I might be able to. Because if the apartment is considered my primary residence, I think you can rent it out. But you can't like buy an apartment and just rent it out as a business thing. But if I'm considered living there and I just rent it when I'm not there, I think you can. Just live in your car? My little Mazda? Rent out a place you already rent. It would depend on your lease, but a lot of times they write it in your lease. No, you can't do that. Mazda Miata? No, it's the Mazda 3 Sport. Sport doesn't mean it's extra sporty, it just means it's a hatchback. How'd you rate the fast food experience? I just wish there was like a normal outlet and I could have plugged in more batteries and stuff. Well, they're super nice, so they're charging 2 of my batteries for me. Get a roommate? Maybe. Sell the Mazda by RV or camper van. Live in that, you can travel to your start point. Travel to my start point. Like in Europe, from Canada.
Ana, ¿por qué pone Ana? ¿Por qué pone Ana? Pues será Isabel, ¿no? ¿No lo había metido?
When I'm so bad at eating ice cream, I just can't eat it fast, you know? It's cold. house in the suburbs with a white picket fence. My problem right now is like where I live in Edmonton is I'm in like suburbia prime. I am in the most suburban neighborhood in the world, and I think I hate suburbia. At first, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute, and like, people around are nice. There's so many families. Like, it's a place where people raise kids and families and stuff like that. But oh my lord, is it boring? And anytime I want to go out and do something fun, I have to get like a $40 Uber to get somewhere fun, and I gotta get a $40 Uber back. So then, like, the thought of going out and doing something fun is just like off the table because I'm not doing that. Because before that, I lived in Victoria, right downtown, and everything I had was within a 10-block radius that I needed. And like, if we had friends and we wanted to go out, we'd just like meet at our place first, have a drink or something like that, and then we'd go out. And then at the end of the night, when we're done, I just walk home. I fucking loved it. Small place close to the fun areas of the city, that's probably the solution. I don't think I'm living in the right place for me, but like, now I have so much stuff because I had to fill a 3-bedroom townhouse. Not close to an LRT? Not close at all to LRT. We're from a bustling urban area in the middle of nowhere then? Because I lived in a 315 square foot micro suite with 2 people. And for a comparable price, I could move into a 3-bedroom townhouse with a garage and have space to breathe.
Código incorrecto, ya lo he dicho. Código incorrecto. Pues ese es mi código. Así que, el código corto. No sé cómo.
Like to live in the woods, Canada, but don't like sub-zero temps? Just go to the west coast. Doesn't really get below freezing. So much space to be miserable. I think what I'd like is like live somewhere like Victoria. In like, I think the dream would be like a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom apartment with a parking garage, or at least somewhere to park. I like having a car because I like to be able to go out into nature, and a car just gives me easy access to like leave a city. But Victoria is really expensive, so to do that, I'm probably looking at like at least $2,500 a month. 2,800. What's a half bathroom? Just a toilet and a sink, no shower. I like it, like we have a half bathroom by our kitchen. So it's like when you have people over, you just like, there's one right there in the main living area. That's just a toilet and a sink. Move to Portugal? Portugal ain't cheap for rent either. I think it might have been for 2 years. Oh, okay, okay. What's your vision for your future? I have no idea. Not a clue. I always hope when I go home I'll like figure out what I want my future from my future. But I still don't know. The future is now. Yeah, old man. The future is now, old man. Isn't that from something? Maybe not. I'm close to being done, at least my ice cream. And then I can grab my batteries and we can go to the north side of town. Sun sets in an hour 15 or so. So yeah, maybe we'll go to the northwestern side of town. Maybe scout out a place to sleep and then get some Spanish food.